Welcome to LA Now, your Los Angeles County news source. One county task force is taking dangerous pharmaceuticals off the streets. Plus, the Green Leadership Awards are announced. And the county's newest cultural landmark is unveiled. LA Now starts right now. And thank you for joining us. I'm Mike Deneau. Unlicensed doctors and pharmacists are a significant public health threat for LA County's residents. But as Perrine Bakshay shows us, one county task force is stepping up to help protect the health and well-being of the community.
So they set up these pill presses, but they didn't have a way of coating these things blue. So we had these analyzed. These actually would work if you took them.
Really?
Yeah, but I believe Dan said they were compounded with like drywall.
Steven is packing counterfeit Viagra pills his team recently confiscated from an illegal pharmacy, just part of a typical day working as a sergeant with LA County's Health Authority Law Enforcement Task Force, or HALT. Sometimes the syringes aren't packaged. So
yeah, that's correct. We often encounter used syringes that even have blood and things in the needle. So obviously it's dangerous. You could if you're poked, you could get some type of communicable disease.
HALT was created because of the growing public safety risk. County authorities responded when a little girl died after receiving an injection from an antibiotic in the back room of a store.
We also see dentistry practice and also medicine practice out of basements and garages and in the back of storefronts, and they're not held to the standard of care that normal licensed practitioners are held to.
When HALT gets word of such practices, they respond quickly to shut the illegal operation down.
It's the result of usually somebody making a complaint that somebody is selling or administrating those drugs illegally. We get a search warrant, which is a court order. We seize the drugs. We have to wait until that case is adjudicated by the court.
As part of this annual drug burn, they are loading all the counterfeit drugs they've seized to be hauled down to an incinerator in Long Beach. The HALT task force is burning more than 6 months worth of illegal drugs such as this that they've confiscated from throughout Los Angeles County.
We sometimes see some very dangerous situations and conditions happening out there, and so by maybe just eliminating that one problem, I have the confidence that we've prevented somebody from getting hurt.
HALT's impact is felt in every death they prevent by ridding the community of unlicensed doctors and unregulated drugs. For LA Now, I'm Perrine Bakshay.
Now, HALT is a multi-agency task force that includes officials from LA County, the City of LA, and the federal government. Next year's county budget makes necessary spending cuts without sacrificing vital services. Now, the 2011-2012 budget closes a shortfall of more than $220 million through a mix of spending reductions, labor concessions, and not filling vacant positions. Even though the ongoing recession has taken a bite out of the county coffers, conservative spending practices in recent years have left the county in better shape than many other local government agencies.
We've made permanent structural changes to our budget that has put us in a position to deal with today's challenges, but also as we go forward with future challenges.
Now, to view the budget online, go to the website on your screen. The third annual Green Leadership Awards have been announced. The awards celebrate the people, organizations, and businesses that are reducing their impact on the environment. Belinda Fastinos was honored for her efforts to conserve and maintain public lands. The Radisson LA Airport won for making its location a Green Seal certified hotel, and the LA County Housing Authority picks up an award for the Growing Experience in Long Beach, a community garden that provides fresh produce to more than 100 families. Billing itself as LA's first Mexican-American cultural center, La Plaza recently held a multiple-day event to celebrate its grand opening to the public. And as Yana Kay reports, hundreds turned out for the opening and to relive local Mexican-American history.
Cristobal Paniagua brought his 14-month-old son Vince to the grand opening of La Plaza. He says it's never too early for his son to learn about his culture and where he came from.
I connect to it. I can relate. My family, like everybody who's come to LA from Mexico, immigrants, and it's something that I can definitely, maybe not in my generation, but generations before, we can definitely relate and connect to it emotionally and spiritually even.
Crowds of folks came out to celebrate LA Starts Here, a new cultural center that celebrates the history and influence of Mexican culture in Los Angeles and Southern California.
In addition, what we're really about is stories. We're about the stories of people of Mexican heritage through time, into the present, into the future. We're about contributing those stories back to future visitors. So when visitors themselves come in here, they can share their stories. We want to be a place where those stories evolve and develop.
A variety of exhibits showcase authentic artifacts, interactive experiences, films, and plenty of background information.
What I'm really impressed with sort of the comprehensiveness of the history, and being a lifelong resident of California, obviously, just finding more about, the city of Los Angeles and the state itself.
Located across from Alvera Street in downtown Los Angeles, La Plaza takes up 2.2 acres, including 30,000 square feet of outdoor and garden space. The visitors to the opening day celebration, which kicked off a day earlier with a ribbon-cutting ceremony, say they enjoy seeing Mexican history come to life.
I like the information. I like knowing where certain things come from. I like knowing a lot of the background history that maybe is not textbook. A lot of the real history that's been researched.
And it's this kind of information and real-life stories of the past that La Plaza officials hope will help shape the future. For LA Now, I'm Yana Kay.
La Plaza is a nonprofit and will be overseen by LA County as part of the LA County Arts family, which also includes LACMA, the Natural History Museum, and the Music Center. Saving the Planet takes center stage at the County Sanitation Districts Earth Day celebration. More than 50 exhibits were on display, providing information and demonstrations on ways to help the planet. There was something for everyone, including arts and crafts and a train ride that took folks on a journey through the Puente Hills landfill and recycling station. Now, for more information on the sanitation districts, go to the website on your screen. And that's all the time we have. Thank you for joining us. Watch us online anytime on lacountychannel.com. Please stay tuned for a list of websites featured on our show. We'll see you next time on LA Now.